this is Ken Hovind. He is a KJV Bible-believing person that believes in creation, not the evolution or evolution. But anyway, I had a beautiful wall-hanging quilt in mind for him, and it is a dinosaur chasing a rabbit. So we are going to get started, and we are going to make this for him, and hopefully he will enjoy it. Well, Kent, you're always talking about the rabbit being chased. Another rabbit chase. Well, this time you have a dinosaur that is chasing your rabbit, and it's a big one. Okay, I'm going to show you how to draw to make an applique quilt. I have regular freezer wax paper, and I have a coloring book, and I take part of it off. Now, the thing of it is you want to split it all up to make it work. So first off, I'm going to make the head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the neck right here, and I'm going to draw it up and around this way, for whatever this thing is. So here we have it right here, and then we're just going to bring it on down and make the jaw. So this is what we have. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw the tongue part of it, so we can put that in there. So there's the tongue part. So what we want to do is put a 1 here and a 1 here. That way I know that part goes in there. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to work on the back wing back here. So we know we have a head here in the way. But we're going to ignore the head and we're going to draw a little bit in and around like this. So that way, right in here, right through it, a whole part. And then we're going to bring this on up, and then we're going to bring this one up. Okay? Now we're going to work on the body itself. So we're going to put right about there, and we're going to make a little hole, little round right in there. Then we're going to go take this back there. Let's see, that's part of the wing. We don't want the wing. So let's go here, and we're going to go down this way, and we just want the body. So we're going to kind of round this one off like this and go up and like this. So now we got part of the body. Now then, we want to get a leg, and we know we're going to have 2 of them. But only one will work, because you can just take and move the other one around, because they're both the same. We're going to round off the hip. Then we're going to come down this way, and then down this way. Instead of doing all them toes, I'm just going to make it straight, you know, kind of curve it around. And, oh, goodness. Then we're going to bring up the foot and on around. So there's our leg. I think you get the gist of it. We're going to go up on the tail, and we're going to draw the tail. Now all we got is that back wing right there. Okay, this is what I have gotten done. So what you do next is, let me see if I can't sit you down. Get you over here, is you take watered down glue and you put it on there so that it will dry and be stiff, and then that way then it makes it easier to sew and all. So there you go with this now, and we'll continue on. Okay, I've got this one right here for the background, and then I have got this one for the back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to lay this one down, and I'm going to straighten it up. And then I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm going to put it in the middle, like this. And I'm going to pin it down, and anywhere there's a stripe, I'm going to sew it. And I have yellow on my sewing machine. So that is what I'm going to do now, is sew yellow line on all these lines here. Because I want to put I want all my lines to be on the back. So let's go ahead and go for that. Okay, we've got all of them sewed down, and it looks pretty good to me. I can handle that. It looks good. So now we're going to start putting the scenery on here. Now, my thing is I don't want to go past a certain point, because I want to be able to put me a border on here. So we're going to go an inch all the way around, and I'm going to mark it just a light inch, so we don't go past this inch. And I'm just going to use this right here block. Don't go past it. I'm going to use this one right up here and not go past it. Therefore, now let's put on our first one, and I think I'm gonna put on the dinosaur. No, let's put on the butterfly. We have a butterfly right here. I think I'm gonna put the butterfly up here in the corner, which will go like this. Right here. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. Now let's do the rabbit first. Let's do the rabbit first. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my brain. I go nutty, and because I want to make sure that I get the rabbit and the dinosaur on. So let's put them on. And what I want to do from right here is I want to get needles. And I want to put needles in all of it. Now remember, now we got that glue on there, and it's going to be a little bit stiffer, I mean. So we're going to push it on in there. I can't get it in there. It's too stiff. Alright, let's not forget our eyeball there. Okay, after we get this, at least one pin in it around, we need to figure out what we need to take off and sew underneath it. What we want underneath it all. Kind of hard. That's glue. I think I got too much glue in it, not enough water. Okay. Alright, I think we're close enough. Okay. Alright. So here we see that we need to do the foot, and we want to do this one. And then we want to come up here and we want to do this ear. So this one and the head and the body and this foot can come off. And we can sew the foot, the tail, and one ear on. So that's what we're going to work on next. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do more. And then I'll see you throughout. I am so far. I've got this one right here on, ready to be sewed down. That one's sewed, that's sewed, and that's sewed. And I've got that one ready to be sewed down. And the flying dinosaur there. And I got the rabbit completely done. And I think it looks good so far. And so I'm going to go ahead and continue on. I figured I'd give you an update on it. And be careful with the pins. They surely do hurt. Sometimes I think I'm into this just because I think I'm glutton for punishment. Okay, I have it all done. Turn around here so you can see it. See how pretty that is? I think it's pretty as all get out. Now what we're going to do is we'll trim it up and get it level all the way around so that we can put our border on it. So let's get started on that. Okay, maybe she's out of the room for a minute. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this ruler, and it's 3 inches across. So I'm making it 3 inches all the way around. There we go. Now we're going to bring it on down. And we'll do it again. So we're going to do that all the way around it. Okay. This is the color that I'm going to use for the sides here. To go right here on the sides. And I don't know if you noticed it or not, but I don't have the room for the butterfly or the flower. So I left that off. But this is the color that I'm going to use right here on this side right here. And then these right here are going to be the hangers. I'll get in a minute, Emmy. That's going to be what to hang it up on the wall with. These right here. So I'm going to sew this one down like this and get these ready. There's going to be 2 for each string here. So we're going to get busy on that, and we will get that part done so we can see it. Okay, I got these sewed, and I trimmed this side. Now, it is 18 inches long. So we're going to trim this side down, and we'll make it an even 18. Now we're going to go 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the reason why we're going 9 is because it's halfway. And make sure 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 9. And then we're going to cut it in half. Now we got 2, and we could take and turn them down like this and put them on our wall hanger. So we got those done. So now we're going to work on getting the quarters on. The other parts on. I can't think here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to first off level this up on this side so that I can get the sides off of it, the borders. So we're going to line that up, and we're going to slice that off to give us one whole full thing. Now, we need to get 4 out of it, I do believe. It won't hurt for me to check and see how I need to do it. Let's see. Ooh, one to come down this way. So we're going to divide it into 3s. Yeah, I think 3s would make it. Let's see what we got here. 3. Okay, there are 3 all the way around. So we need 9, 10, 11, 12. We need 12. Ooh, yeah, we got plenty of room here. So we're going to make it 4 inches all the way around. That gives us room to play with it and do all the other good stuff. So here we go with that. I'll lay it back out here and make sure that this side is all lined up. And we're going to do every 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have this one. So now we are going to work on putting up the wall hangers and everything on it. The first thing we need to do is we are going to put these sides on right here. So we can chop this one in half. So that's what I'm going to do now, is chop that one in half. I need to get these flowers and stuff out of the way. I have a cat and I'm working over here. So let's put this up here, and we're just going to take this like this, and we're just going to trim off the side just enough so there we go. So now I've lost my bucket. Okay, so we're going to sew these on now. So here we go with that. Okay, I got my sewing machine set on 24, the SS, what do you call it, zigzag thing. It's a real pretty stitch. And I'm going to put it on the border around the inside of it. So we're going to start right here, and we're going to work our way around. Okay, so when we get done, then I'll show it to you. Hers is a sewing. Yeah, push the pedal. Come on. You're doing good. Push it. Push the pedal. See, hers is a sewing. All right. Thank you. Okay, here it is. Here is the decoration that I put on the side there. All the way around it. And it looks pretty good. So now I'm going to turn this like this, and I'm going to start putting it together. And we're almost done. I'm going to go ahead and get them hangers up there too. So when you get done, when I get done with this, you'll be able to see it. Have it done. Can you see the 2 different frames that I put around there? Oh, I think it looks good. So, here we go a little bit further back. Isn't it beautiful? I like it, and I hope he likes it too. I'd take some of it out, the butterfly and a flower, but I think it would make it look too busy, so I left it at that. I think that looks good. I'm happy with it, and I enjoyed doing it. So, now I got to get it packaged up and ready to go.